Shalom, shalom, shalom. Ha halal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Bahashim Kakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers up in the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful tabernacle of David. I'm the elder Yahshua. And I've been reading lately, and I read 2nd Ezra 14, and the Spirit was hovering and told me to bring it out in the GNT, which is what we're about to do. Let's see, where's that? That's 9. What's this? 14. Okay, that GNT. All right. So before we do that, what I did do is I'm like, well, let me type this in. Things are getting. That's all I typed in. Things are getting worse, right? There's a whole bunch of bullshit. 6 years and 15 years ago, and then finally I get something recent. 1 day ago, 11 days ago. Okay, 4 months, 4 years. So they ain't giving up a whole lot. Let's see. Okay, Andrew Tate. So shit crash out. Belmarsh prison. Your boy, what's the name? Mystical just went to prison and gone or some shit. She's getting bad out here. Anyway, let's take a look at old Cohen here. He ain't no Levite, but let's take a look at Cohen. Then we'll take a little peek at Eve and see what Eve is trying to say over here. Because it's all the same. If you don't understand that things are about to get real, real, real bad out. Okay? And if you're not aware and preparing, you will be getting caught up in it. So let's check out old Cohen. You might try to sell a bug out bag. Bear with me. Down. See how my internet is.
Bread and fast.
So oh, here we go. Let's see. So let's see what old Riverside Homestead. This is Cohen. Let's see what he's going to talk about.
3 confirmed. All right, guys, I'm not sure if you saw what recently happened, but we need to get through it. It's already starting in New York. They're talking about 23 cases, 17 hospitalizations, respiratory infection, and spreading fast. Health officials in New York City are warning of a Legionnaire's disease outbreak. There are now 23 confirmed cases, 17 hospitalizations, up from just 2 confirmed cases last Thursday. The health department is urging anyone who visited the Upper East Side to monitor for symptoms and seek medical care if they become
pestilence. That's an easy one. It's getting worse. What's getting worse? Everything. So he's 29 seconds at pestilence. Let's see. Is that in Matthew 24? Pestilence. Pestilences. Let's see. Pestilences. Okay. Race wars, for nation shall rise against nation. Race war. This is Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. What was that, Cohen? Pestilences. It's getting worse fast. What? Everything. Especially these things. Pestilences, earthquake. Earthquakes are getting bad. What happened in Venezuela? Pestilences, famines, plural. Race war. It's getting worse fast. You know about that race war that's brewing. Jake is out here acting a damn fool. What else? Wars and rumors of war. Okay? Well, it's all here. It's all getting bad. How is he speaking on this? That's the spirit.
All right, guys, I'm not sure if you saw what recently happened, but we need to get through it. It's already starting in New York. They're talking about 23 cases, 17 hospitalizations, respiratory infection, and spreading fast.
Health officials in New York City are warning of a Legionnaire's disease outbreak. There are now 23 confirmed cases, 17 hospitalizations, up from just 2 confirmed cases last Thursday. The health department is urging anyone who visited the Upper East Side to monitor for symptoms and seek medical care if they become ill.
Oh, and did you guys know that healthy milk alternatives is killing bees and draining California's water supply? Got something on that. Also keeping up on this Category 5 super typhoon. Dude, we are hitting all kinds of crazy weather. We got the super El Nino. We got the super typhoon. We've got super wildfires. We've got super heat waves. Folks, and the summer's just getting started. Anyway, I got an update on that, and I'm not sure if this is hypocrisy or what, but instead of adding pink ribbons on all these products every single year, why not just take out the carcinogenic ingredients, right?
Getting worse and worse.
You won't believe what's happening to the military. And I don't know if you guys are experiencing it, but
They became as women.
them personally, and the Sahara dust is about ready to make landfall in
The plagues. Okay? Not sure if a dust storm was one of the plagues. I have to look up on that.
Florida, Mississippi. Massive Sahara dust plume heads towards U.S. as hurricane season heats up. I got a lot of stuff.
Let me quickly look at that on the phone. Was dust one of the plagues of Egypt? Bear with me real quick. Let me just try to do a little chip shot right here. Was dust in the wind one of the plagues of Egypt? Dust might, right? Egypt. Question. Yes! It says. Wow. No. Wait a minute. I said, was it? It says this. It says, yes, according to the biblical accounts in Exodus, dust was directly involved in 2 of the plagues. The 3rd plague, lice, gnats. Aaron struck ground with his staff, and all the dust in Egypt, woo! Wow. And all the dust in Egypt was transformed into swarming lice or gnats that afflicted both people and animals. Woo! That's the spirit. The 6th plague, boils. Moses and Aaron were instructed to toss handfuls of soot or furnace dust into the air in front of Pharaoh, which caused festering boils to break out across the land. Wow. Okay. Wow. So anyway, yeah. So what did he say about dust? Wow. That's crazy.
You won't believe what's happening to the military. And I don't know if you guys are experiencing it, but I am personally, and the Sahara dust is about ready to make landfall in Florida, Mississippi. Massive Sahara dust plume heads towards U.S. as hurricane season heats up. I got a lot of stuff.
That is a sign. That's one of the plagues. Right? That could be bringing gnats, lice, ticks that make you not want to eat meat. in the spirit. Things are getting worse.
happening right now that might affect you that you probably want to know about coming right up.
Come on, Cohen. My name is Cohen.
Hey guys, my name.
I get you hard, but that's about it. I help you
This is Steve. This is Steve. This is Steve.
My name is Cohen here at Riverside Homestead, and if you're brand new here, welcome. And if you guys are into prepping tips, emergency preparedness, and most
Come on,
important,
Cohen.
news and awareness that affects you, be sure to start this video off with a like, hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date, and let's begin. Hey guys, welcome back. I spend hours digging into all of this stuff so that you guys don't have to.
Yes.
If you appreciate that, please start this off with a thumbs up. Let me know what state you guys are watching in from, and let's dive in. First and foremost, New York, it's where everything starts, right? Like if it's happening there, it's gonna spread out. You know how many flights we get. This whatever's happening anywhere is gonna spread. Deadly Legionnaires disease outbreak sparks concern in the major U.S. city. Let's watch this real quick before we go into all these other things I gotta tell you about.
Health officials in New York City are warning of a Legionnaires' disease outbreak. There are now 20.
Let's get to it.
Because we look at this first, let's start with what
Legionnaires.
causes Legionnaires. Because
Legionary.
it comes from a bacteria.
and so
Diarrhea, and actually the diarrhea is something that
Woo.
they set it apart.
Fat milk, skim milk, fat-free processed plant milk alternatives, right? Possibly robbing.
Here we go.
And this is why the U.S. military remains superior. Because some areas, military uniform, standard physique, readiness, not looking so good.
You just hit a couple of points and go ahead and close. They became sloppy out. As Jeremiah 51 and 30. Her mightiest warriors, talk about Babylon. Her mightiest warriors no longer fight. They stay in their barracks. Their courage gone. They have become like women. The invaders have burned the houses and broken down the city gates. They became as women.
Take a look at these guys. I'm not intimidated. I'm not intimidated.
Look like the office. They became as women. And clearly dudes.
I don't know if these guys think by doing this they're flexing and looking tough and elite by running an order, looking like that, because seriously, everybody has missed boot camp. Seriously. All right, and I know some of you guys have been following.
It's getting worse. Typhoon. Give me some earthquakes here. What we got? Earthquake.
Weather. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments. So anyway, this intense Category 5 typhoon has
Ooh.
entered U.S. soil. It will pick you up and you for huge plume, big alert.
In the whirlwind.
Forecasters are tracking
The
the
Most
Sahara.
High has his way in the whirlwind.
Creating less favorable conditions for storm formation across the Atlantic Basin. Right here, you guys can see a map from the National Hurricane Center shows where the Sahara dust will be blowing. So now they typically say that the Sahara dust reduces hurricane season type stuff. At the same, including this one right here, if in case you missed it, you might want to.
Anyway, thank you, Cohen. Let's take a look at what the sister, hey, things are, it's getting worse. People are getting worse. See what she said. It's a couple of days ago. So, I wonder if things have gotten worse since then. What will be 11 days, almost 2 weeks. Things ain't got bad for the ball players yet. Bear with me, Bubba the show. Going on. The shift.
And confrontational these days. I'm just looking at
Come on, sis.
this on these social media platforms. People are becoming so difficult and hard to be around nowadays.
Why?
But it's easy for me to just stay inside and just not be bothered. And I say this because if you haven't noticed, a lot of people are so combative and confrontational these days. I'm just looking at footage on these social media platforms. I'm observing what I see whenever I go outside. And it's happening everywhere. People are fighting over nothing, getting aggressive with strangers over the smallest things. Road rage over lane change, arguments in parking lots. People are out there recording each other instead of de-escalating the situation. Grown adults scream at each other in public like there's nothing wrong with that. And what's crazy about it is that nobody even looks shocked anymore when they see it. We watch so much of it that it just became the norm. And it's not normal. And the fact that we aren't shook by it, it actually says a lot about where we are right now.
Where we're going.
But people weren't always walking around like this. There was a time when a stranger gave each other basic respect. You bumped into someone, you said, "Excuse me," and it was done. You disagreed with someone, and you just moved on.
But it's getting worse.
But the stakes for conflict is much higher now. It has always been violence, but it's way worse now.
And that's how I'm going to end. All right, we're going to start right here. 2nd Ezra 14. So set your house in order. 2nd Ezra 14 and 13. So set your house in order. And this is in the GNT. And this is what you got to do. So set your house in order. Warn your people, right, that this is going on. Comfort those who are humble. Teach those who are wise. Then say goodbye to this mortal life. See, it keeps saying this over and over. Get ready to become immortal. Let go of everything that you learned in your life because things are about to change. That's what this is saying. Okay? Change how? For us, immortality. For them, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Okay? So you have to separate yourself. That's what's being said. It says, say goodbye to this mortal life. Put earthly cares away from you. Throw down your human burdens and lay aside your weak human nature. Keep saying mortal, right? Earthly, right? Human burden, weak human nature. Why? You're becoming something different. You're about to become immortal, and you have to come out of this weak way, all right? Put earthly cares away from you, throw down your human burdens, lay aside your weak human nature, put all your anxieties aside, get ready to leave this world quickly. Now here's the most important part, and here's the point. You have seen many evil things already. It's talking about from here, right, to the time we leave. From right now to the time we put all it says, you have seen many evil things already, but far worse things are about to happen. Here we are right now. We're right here, right? You have seen many evil things already. Here we are. But far worse things are about to happen. Here we are. That's what I'm going to name this lesson. But far worse things are about to happen. So lock it and write it down. But, see, people don't understand this. If you understand this, then you can make a plan. Start with learning the name of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, seeking refuge. But far worse. in plain English, things than you can ever imagine are about to happen. Okay? That's the point. As the world grows older and weaker, the evils that will come upon its people will multiply. Read that again. As the world grows older and weaker, as we come to the end of Esau's world, what world? What world? As what world grows older and weaker, and it's almost over. Okay? This ain't going to happen in the kingdom. As the world grows older and weaker, the evils that will come upon its people, what people? The people of this world, will multiply. Truth will depart and falsehood will draw ever nearer. Truth will depart and falsehood. See, what's going on in that war right now? Lies. Don't even say nothing. It's all a lie. It's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. I don't believe it. It's all a lie. The truth will depart and falsehood will draw ever nearer. The eagle you saw in your vision is just about to arrive. So, this is the point. The truth will depart and falsehood will draw ever nearer. Okay? As the world, Esau's world, comes to an end, grows older and weaker, the evils that will come upon its people will multiply. Far worse things are about to happen. Okay, understand that. She's talking about it.
People hold on to grudges over nothing. In a simple fight, it ends up leading to a shooting. Whatever happened to just taking a loss and moving on? I also noticed that people are on edge before anything ever happens. They walked out the door already looking for an issue. They're looking for something to react to. They're ready. And you can feel that energy when you're around people now. It's just this low vibrational energy. Nobody is relaxed. It feels like you're one word away from it becoming a situation because everyone is so sensitive these days. But what I will say is this. I don't think this behavior came out of nowhere. People are just overwhelmed and they have nowhere to put that energy. So they fight and focus on one another. The cost of everything has went up. So people are robbing and stealing from one another, which often results in someone getting hurt. People are glued to their phones daily, just soaking in a bunch of mess in a chaotic world that's literally designed to stress them out and make them angry.
You can't bully your way through Jacob's trouble. Okay? It doesn't work like that. Nobody knows how to get through Jacob's trouble, except for the elect. And those that think they know are not going to make it. Preppers are not going to make it. Money is not going to get you through. Bunker is not going to get you through.
It's a lot of build-up. So it comes out on the road, it comes out in the store or in the line at a restaurant. So the stranger who snapped on you in that parking lot, you were just the closest available target for something that has been building up inside of them for a long time. And it doesn't make it okay, but it explains a lot of the frustration. And social media made it worse. And social media added gasoline to the fire because on social media, being aggressive pays off. And you have to be the loudest voice in the room, which is sad. The more outrage the clip, the more the algorithm feeds it to people. I can't make this up, you guys. The person who goes the hardest gets the most attention. And it's really sad. It's sad that people started performing that energy online. And then they brought it offline. They brought it offline with them. There is no filter between how you act online and how you act in person now. No mutual respect. It just slowly dissolved. The way people talk to one another in the comments is sharp with zero patience energy. People started bringing that energy into real life interactions. And now you see it everywhere.
Now you can't go to the island, you can't go to the beach. It's going to get real bad out here. Second Ezra 14 and what? 17. As the world grows older and weaker, the evils that come upon its people will multiply. Evils, bad times. Okay? That ain't going nowhere. So thank you, Eve. And we'll go ahead and end it right there. So, let me get one more. Just a warning, right? We're at the end. Okay? There's a way through this. Listen to the men of Great Millstone and you'll get through. Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I've made thee a watchman into the house of Israel. Whenever you hear a word from my mouth, give them a warning from me. Let me read that in the King James, Salakia. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. With that, we pray that the elect are edified. You brothers and sisters. Shalom.